In this quick video guide, I want to show you how you can use MeasureIt, which is an add-on in Blender, and it could be really helpful if you need to work with more precision in your project and we want to take measure and annotate the various measurements. So it's basically used for dimensioning and create dimensions. Now let's start from the beginning. So first of all, of course you need to have Blender installed, and let's create a new document here, a new project. And this is the standard cube, which measures 2 meters times 2 meters. Now I can see that if I press the N key, you can see here that I have the dimensions right here. So I can say now, I can change it. I can say 4 meters and here 1 meter, 1 meter. So I can edit the object from here using the dimensions. Now let's use MeasureIt to annotate those dimensions. Now, before you want to use the add-on, you need to activate it. So you need to go to Edit and go to Preferences. And here you're gonna go to Add-ons. And you can see right here, it's already activated. So what you need to do is just turn in this checkbox on, and now you're ready. And here you have also documentation, so you can jump directly in the manual, and if you want you can also know more about the add-on. Now this is built in Blender, so this is already in Blender. You don't need to download it and install it. Well, at least in these latest versions. I'm using the 3.5 Blender version and it's there, but also I remember that it was there already in previous versions. So we can close this now. We activated the add-on. Now where do we find it? It's right here on the right panel of the view. Remember, press N if you want to open it up, or you can just click and drag here the little arrow on the side and go to the View tab. Now this is where you can find it, but you need to go down here at the bottom. You can see this is the MeasureIt tools right here. Now first thing, you may activate it, so you may want to make it visible right here. So click on Show, and this little like ghost icon, this is to see only the measurements on the selected object. So this is kind of a filter that is going to let you see only the selected objects measurements. Now you can see that we don't have many available at the moment, because to use those you need to go into edit mode. Now I'm not going to show you everything about this tool, as this is just an introduction, but yeah, you can join the channel and stay connected for updates and other video courses and video guides in Blender. And we already have a lot of video guides and video courses in Blender in the channel, by the way. So what we can do at the moment, for example, is check the origin. So where is the origin? And there you go. So we just created one annotation. You can see that here you can define the annotation. You can increase the number of decimals. You can change the units from meters to millimeters to centimeters, and you can hide the measures. You can also change here the scale. You can see the scale here is 1:1. You can change this, and remember that this is just an annotation. So also we can override with a color, and we can increase the size, the width, the alignment, and so on. Now we also have other settings here. We can turn this on and off. We can change the color. We can just delete it, and then we can start with another measurement. Now, if we create a copy of this, so let's just go here and copy and paste. So we have two cubes, which actually looks like two columns. Okay, what if I want to measure the distance between these two? Then I will select both using the Shift key, and then click on link, and this is going to give me the measure. So the distance between the two origins, what is taking into account here are the origins of both objects. So if you want to change the measure, you can change the origin, and this is covered in the Blender basic video course that you find in the channel. Now if I select this and I move it, you can see also this annotation here updates. So it's dimensioning real time, is updating constantly. And what else? So we can also add annotation like this. So this will be like an empty annotation right here. And also we can measure parts of the object. So we can measure distance between objects, but also part of the object. So if I select this, I need to switch to edit mode. Now, when I'm edit mode, let's say that I want to know the length or the height of this element. So I can select this edge, this one here for the width, this one here for the depth. Now, let's say we want to have this dimension right here. So I selected using the edge mode, select, and then say segment. And this is showing me now the height of this, which is 400 centimeters. And yeah, it was 4 meters actually, because we just added this at the beginning. Now we can also use the edges, and we can also use the faces. We can also use the points or vertices. So if I select this vertex here and this one here with the shift key, and then click again on the segment, it's gonna give me this measure as well. Now you also have other options here. I'm not gonna go through all of these, but they're really self-explanatory. Also, we have area. I think this is another really important one. So to measure this, let's use the face selection directly. So I'm gonna select this face right here and say area. And you can see this is the area in centimeters, square centimeters. So I can change that perhaps into meters. Now you see here you have settings and colors for all of these. Now this is the area color, but you can change it. This is the color of the other measurements, and also here you have additional settings. Now if we go back at the top here, we can hide anytime these measurements, or I can only show the ones in the object that I'm working on using this little ghost icon. So this is gonna show me only the one that I'm working on and not the rest. So you can see now only when I select the object, it's gonna give me all the measure, which is pretty handy. So this is a really interesting tool to work more precisely in Blender. Even though you there are all more things to do in Blender to work like really high precision, like in Rhinoceros or in other software like 3ds Max. And you will find courses in many 3D software in our channel, so please check it out, and also check our video guides and video courses in Blender and other 3D software and other plugins. You will find everything in the channel. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with other videos, and also if you want to support us, you can join the channel as a supporter. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next.